So while you're prepping for your MICA GPI, there are a lot of these topics that can come to you as a GPI exercise or also in your personal interview. So make sure you know your current affairs very well. Right now what's happening in current affairs could be the debate over Make in India or the odd even ordinance in Delhi or whether Swachh Bharat is actually working or not. So make sure you're up to date with your current affairs. Make sure you know of the major happenings, not only in India but across the world. They could even ask you about the threat of ISIS and what do you think about it. Or right now, another hot topic could be the US presidential debate and whether what people like Donald Trump or the opposition to him or who do you think is a likely candidate. So it could be, when I say current affairs, it could be from a global perspective. Then you should focus on government. So there are a lot of debate over Modi government. Are they doing well? Are they not doing well? And conventionally, you can expect a question about the government in general. What are your thoughts about them? Apart from that, because we are a school of marketing, you should know your trends, media trends. You could probably see, for example, how many smartphones or internet-enabled devices we add every year. What is our year-over-year projection? How much have we grown? What is the economic value that is added to us as a country because of this? Then you should know different platforms. You should know your platforms in and out. So they might tell you that, okay, if you want to market a brand, say an apparel brand, like Quicksilver, what are the two platforms that you use? So you obviously use something like Instagram and Facebook over Twitter or LinkedIn. So you should know what every platform means, what is the scope of work in every platform. And you should basically know your platform very well. You can get a lot of logical and interpretation questions, and you can also use these platforms when you're doing your exercises in the GPI. They'll ask you what brands have inspired you. So what brands that have worked that have inspired you. So that is, I think, something which is very personal to you as an individual. For me, for example, if I had to say, I'd say Salvatore Ferragamo because they keep it very clean, simple, elegant, and at the same time they're very progressive, and so that kind of defines me as a personality, and that brand inspires me. There's an element of aspirational value associated with it. Then favorite ad campaign. So make sure that this is something very innovative. A lot of people will say Jagore campaign because Tata does it, and it's a good campaign, but make sure you find a ad campaign or a marketing campaign. It need not necessarily be an ad campaign, a marketing campaign, a social campaign, any form of campaign that is very creative and innovative, which is not very mainstream. So you can find. It could also be bonus points for you if your panelists might have not heard of it, and it could also be in an international gambit. There is no restricting you over there. Way forward is this could be generic questions about the field of marketing. What do you think is going to happen going forward? How do you think with the adoption of incoming technology, how do you think that will influence things? Brand personality is, again, they'd ask you who's a brand personality you resonate to. So avoid giving cliche answers like Dhoni, Sehwag, Sachin. You could give answers like a Chandra Kochar or an Enzo Ferrari. So try and try and do some research on different people are. Like for me personally, it would be Sir Richard Branson and Enzo Ferrari. So it makes you stand out, but at the same time, these people, you reflect the values that these people inculcate. So make sure it's very personal to you. Apart from that, I think you should be well prepared with your CV in and out, what work you've done. If you're a person who's worked, there'll be a lot of questions you can expect as per your work-ex. If you're a fresher, the questions will be in the domain of your expertise. So if you're an engineer, there'll be a lot of engineering-related questions. If you firstly haven't you've graduated in economics, there could be questions in economics. Apart from that, I think it's very important to be very to the point. Don't beat about the bush. And I think that's about it. And if you focus on these things, you should definitely be able to do a good job.